Hi, I'm Allison for Leading Edge Dog Show Academy, and today we are going to talk about the importance of using a brushing spray, also known as the importance of never brushing dog hair when it is dry. So this is something that I'm often asked about, and I'm also often asked about the why. So when we are brushing our dog's hair, anytime you are brushing it dry, you're creating static and the coat is not protected. So think about having friction in anything that we do, right? It's a slip and slide isn't as slippery without water on it, right? We need something to do. When we go to take a ring off of our finger, if we have some kind of soap or some kind of lubricant, it comes off our finger much easier. So it's the same with a spray. When we're using a brush and we're going through the dog's coat, we are creating friction. By using a little bit of brushing spray, you are creating a lubricant between the brush and the coat. So this helps the brush slide through the coat better, which means that you're not snapping off the ends, creating breakage. So it's very, very important. You can use anything you want for a brushing spray, right? So there's a lot of great pre-made ones out there. Chris Christensen has Ice on Ice, which is a detangling grooming spray. We have Just Divine, which is for most scissor coated, double coated breeds. And we have Precious Drops that is for our longer coated breeds, right? So you can mix them from concentrate into a spray bottle of your choice. You can use ready to use. There's lots of other brands that have great brushing sprays out there. You can also use Pinode, which is something that we used to always use for a brushing spray. You can use your dog's conditioner, diluted probably 15 to 20 to 1 in a spray bottle. If you're stuck, use water, right? It's just really, really important to not brush the coat while it is dry. So we're going to move to a close-up and show you what is the right amount of brushing spray and then what is too much brushing spray, because that would be the other most often asked question that we get is how, I think I'm using too much, the coat is wet. Definitely if the coat is wet, you are using too much brushing spray. So let's show you that. Let's use a brush, and if I don't talk, you might actually hear the brush go through the coat. Basically, anytime you hear that, you're probably damaging your dog's coat, right? So now let's take our brush and put on some brushing spray. So you want it to be very, very light. So you're just going to give a little mist with your brushing spray. Then you're going to carefully take the brush from root to tip, right? Making sure we're never like flicking our wrist at the end. We're just like going through from root to tip. Obviously, you can follow up with your comb, but if you are using either a bottle that the mist isn't as fine in as this bottle, or the bottle is too close, you're going to get the hair too wet. And what does that look like? If you can see the water droplets on the coat like that, the coat is too wet, right? We just want a fine mist to allow the brush to be lubricated and go through the coat, but we don't want the coat to actually be wet. So what do you do if the coat's too wet? Don't despair, right? You can just take your blow dryer and just like blow this into the coat for a little bit of extra conditioning. That's completely fine. You could wait and let it air dry if you didn't have a blow dryer around. But when we talk about a brushing spray, we're not talking about getting the coat saturated in any way, shape, or form. This is much, much too wet for our brushing spray. We just literally want a very, very fine mist that allows our brush to gently go through the hair without causing static, without causing breakage, and you'll find you're gonna have some fantastic results. So in closing, every time you brush your dog, you need to be using a brushing spray. You can use a pre-made brushing spray. You can use one you dilute yourself. You can use your dog's conditioner mixed with some water, and you can use any kind of spray bottle that you want. And if you're stuck, just use a little bit of plain water. But to protect your dog's coat and make sure that it's growing, you're not snapping it off, you're not breaking it, use some brushing spray and you'll see fantastic results. I hope that helped.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching today's video. Please leave us a comment below, let us know what you thought, and as well, if you have any ideas for future content that you'd like to see, you can put them down there as well. You can head over to leadingedgedogshow.academy.com where you can find our free, premium, and subscription content, and we'd love to have you join us there. As well, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on those notifications, that way you never miss another free video tutorial. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.